Hi, welcome back for some more Outworld Station. And I have been just a little busy upgrading all the things only here, but I did notice something. This doesn't look good. We have red on 3 of different places. Also, I didn't know we could do this. I could just hit F1 and zoop right on over here. 3 modules are disabled. So we need to figure out why 3 modules are disabled. Hey, that's ice. Why did... Wait, whoa. Hold on. I still haven't finished this place? Holy crap, somebody needs fired. I thought I had already completely gone through this place. Yeah, apparently there's still things here we never unlocked. Or did this, like... No, there's no way. This had to have gotten bigger, right? Did I completely miss this? I might have completely missed this. Why am I going way out here, though? Oh, there's our 3 things that are disabled. Okay, so repair, and that could use some repair as well. So yeah, I'm gonna take this back, and then the Glacio one, I know what that is. We didn't build anything there yet, or whatever that place is called. Where does this... Oh, right there. I know we have one. Anyways, I was going to work on the multi-factory, or manufactories today, but apparently we're getting worse incoming strike, so I need more superconductors and some more nano. Superconductors, just grab all of those and give me another half of that. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still can't believe I didn't check this down here. Anyways, there is a power link here, so we are going to recycle this and that, and we're going to build... I'm just wondering if maybe sadly we can't move a section. If we could move a section, that would be nice, but I'm just thinking maybe we should put the defenses out a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave this one here and then put one out on each end like that, because that'll give us more area that it can strike. The only area that's kind of hidden is from the back there. So I'm gonna go through and upgrade all of these to at least have 2, possibly 3, and probably get rid of all of the solar panels that we have out here, because they're really not needed since we have power links. And I'll be back with you guys when I get this place done, and then we'll go check and see what we have at the next one that needs to be fixed. See you in a minute. Alright, it drove me nuts that I hadn't finished this place up, so I'm working on finishing it up. I got all the turrets upgraded, so now it's just a matter of finishing up cleaning. But I did notice I just killed a slinger over there, which is, you know, really easy to do on this map now with how upgraded our defenses are. And I got one of the shield generators out of it, which was definitely not a thing when we were over here on this area. So apparently if you leave them for longer, they will start giving out the upgrades. Yeah, see, there's a railgun turret on that guy, which is definitely not something they normally have. And apparently it's asking for higher level stuff too, because this isn't something we were able to make that early on, I don't think. Unless we got them given to us over here. But so I need to bring a pod out for this one. Which we have a ton. Alright, so I'm going to finish exploring this area up, and then we'll go look and see what's going on over here, because we have two things disabled over there as well. Though that being where it is isn't that big of a deal, because we don't have much processing going on over there anymore, because we don't need the nitrox stuff, at least currently. I'm assuming we will when we start doing the higher level weaponry. Alright, so this is at the edge. I don't know what this guy is doing, just hanging out here. Well, we've been to that one. Alright, so other than those two little areas, I still have this bit here. Alright, be back in a bit. Well, I guess it's good we got our defenses repaired, because we have meteor storms coming in right now. And I have finished searching the whole area. I do have a couple other things to pick up. And by the way, I've gotten like 5 more artifacts or something like that. There's, you know, 1 analyzing, 3 sitting in there. I'm pretty sure 1 got done. Also, it seems like these guys respawn, because I keep finding them in places that I know I've already cleared them. Like, you know, right there. I didn't find any more nodes. So I didn't miss any actual resources. There is still a ton of asteroids around here that we can collect. And no artifact in that one. Okay. So I think we can finally go and check on the next area that needs some work, which is going to be F2. Titan low orbit, and yeah, we got all kinds of things we need to repair here. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys the upgrades here. I actually don't know because I can't remember, but yeah, I think I added a few more of these and started another one of those before we left the other place, for the other place. So that's all repaired now, but is there anywhere we can put? Yeah, this is going to be blocked, and all of these are going to be blocked, so we can't put one there. We can put one out here, so we have at least one on that end, and we can put one here, except I need to get more frames for that. But we already have one here. I might put one back in there, or we might just, you know, change this around a bit, because, well, like, I can move this. This doesn't need to sit here. And I can put one in here. So let's go back to our main place here. Let me grab... Nope, that's not what I meant. Alright, so now let's go ahead and sell that out of there. We've already done this entire place. It is completely clean other than those three things right there. So we don't need the artifact thing back in place. And I'll just put one of these here. And that should help keep most of this covered. It'd be nice if when you clicked on these, you could actually see its working area, but that should help with that. It does say we have 2 modules damaged, but I'm not sure where the damage is. Because usually it shows you on the map. Is that damaged? Apparently. Okay, and that's an electromagnetic storm. It still says 1 is damaged. But I'm not sure what one it is, because none of them here look damaged. Yeah, nothing here looks damaged either. Yeah, everything's fine here. So I'm not sure which one is damaged, but it has to be at the main base because we don't have but that one place, and ain't nothing we can do about it getting stunned. Well, now it doesn't say anything's damaged. It just says the storm and... Okay, so we'll just ignore it. And there's nothing wrong here. And 4 is just the fact that we didn't put anything out here. So we probably should go ahead and just put one here. That way this place is at least somewhat protected. Alright, so let's go ahead and, as you can see, this one is doing decent after all of my upgrades. So let's make our second one. I did put a storage box over here that has one of each of the main things that we kind of use for upgrading and building around here. So I can just go over and grab what I need. Oh, and smelting got way bigger. Alright, so we made this. I don't know that we need that yet, because it's not needed for the other two. So I guess we'll start with this one. That is going to take some more upgrading as well. So we need to do this and that. That's our two superconductors, because I need a lot of superconductors myself. And then that's our computers. And then the last thing it needs is... fiber optics. Okay, so that's all linked up. So now that should start being able to make our supercomputers. Though with as many of those fiber optics it's needing, we may need to put more of them in. I already put in 3 more. But let's go ahead while it's starting on it. Let's get the 3rd one made. And that is going to be for this. And we're definitely probably going to want to need to do more superconductors as well. And then we need to hook the computers up to it. And then the last thing we need is super alloy and gold. So let's do the multi-link. Link all 3 of those. All 4 of these. And link it to here. Alright, so that should give us everything we need to make both of those. We're making our first supercomputer now. I'm going to go ahead and copy that over. Make 2 more of those. And then I'm going to do this. There. That should give us plenty of them. And then we'll have to keep an eye on these and see how they do. We might end up needing more of those as well, but I upgraded all those smelters to tier 2, so we should be okay. So the only thing we're waiting on now is the super alloy, which we have 190 here. I need to get that hub cleaned out. Alright, so let's take, and we're going to unlink that, and that, and then I think, I'm assuming we're going to be needing a bunch of these, so I'm going to put over here a box, and this one here set to current, and then just disable all the rest of them. And then I'm also going to set this one's priority down to 1. And then we're going to link all 3 of these back to here. So they should send there if they can't send here. Alright, so there's our first one of those. And now we just got to get the super computers done. So let's go ahead and drop off. This doesn't need to be in there. We can get rid of that. Okay, so we just need 2 more computers. One generator low on fuel. Why is this out? So meteor strike incoming. Well, why do we not have power here? Man, why do you not have power? Beta station there has no power. We're low on power here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, power looks fine. I have no idea. We're not low on power here. It doesn't need repaired either. It says connected back to 1. It's got plenty of hydrogen. And we have plenty of... I'm thoroughly confused. Because that's the one bringing hydrogen in through here. But that one says it has no power. Which is this one. Says it's connected. How did it get turned off? That is so weird. I don't know how that got turned off. All right, so that's done. So now we can go ahead and get those dropped off and turn this in. Now have a medium shipyard. 2 new kinds of ships. A new kind of engine and a new fuel tank.
Medium shipyards are now available for you to fulfill ever larger and more complex starship orders. Note, larger ships may require microfusion reactors to be installed. These ships must be fueled quickly after completion to avoid catastrophic reactor meltdown.
Ooh. Fancy. All right. So now they want us to do missile turrets by dropping off advanced plating and supercomputers. So we can easily do that because we've got a bunch of these that we've been collecting over time. And I still need to go through there and clean all that mess up. Oh, and I also had to put in these for making artificial diamonds because you need those for the superconductors. And yeah, it looks like we're running out of fiber optics because we don't have enough of those. We don't have enough silicon? Really? Which one of you is supposed to be this one? Yeah, there's no silica in there. Okay. Well, in that case, carbon, tungsten, looks like silica's this way. The ship just took off, so we can either upgrade this to the Mark II miner. Doing so will give us 100% of its output. So let's go ahead and do that because we haven't upgraded one yet. And we'll see how that works. Do we have any more silica nodes in this area? Tungsten, titanium, or yeah, tungsten, titanium, tungsten. Now we have a lot of tungsten and titanium. What about you? You're a silica node and you're a carbon node. Alright, so I think we're going to go ahead and go connect another one up there because we're going to need a ton down here. We could also send some through the wormhole if we really needed to, but I kind of like having to set up each different resource thing in each different place. Okay, so we're needing to go up this way. Okay. So, did I make a miner blueprint? I just need some composite. And we're going to change that. Can we actually... Is there a way of editing? Delete, remove, and add to to-do list. Okay, so why don't we just delete this blueprint? And we'll go back to here. I need to grab some composite, so I might as well grab it while I'm here since this place is kind of not working much at the moment. And holy crap, it still hasn't gone through all those artifacts. And we've got 9 points. Let me go ahead and drop off this stuff. Some of this is either going to be shipped through the wormhole, or we're going to ship like super alloy or whatever over here, because we're making most of the stuff over here. Alright, so this is a decent design here. It's not the greatest, but let's go ahead and multi-link and just connect all of this up and then create blueprints. There we go, create that. And now we can just jump back over to here. And we'll go build this thing. And yeah, it looks like it says can't, oh, we're missing a few nanoplating. Let me grab that. All right, how are we doing on computers? I need to steal 2 of those. We might need to set up another one of these. I'm assuming we're going to have to set up a lot more of all of them once we start making these new ships. Alright, so now build, blueprint, that, and then we can just place that right there, which we just killed our power. Or no, we didn't. We didn't connect it yet. There we go. And then we'll go ahead, and that's already a Mark II, so we don't have to upgrade it. Now we just need to make our freighter. That's already linked. So first off, change the name of this, and this is going to be Silica Miner 2. So then we can have Silica Miner 2 go and drop off at Silica Drop Off. So then we won't have to worry about making another one for that unless we end up needing, you know, more throughput to get them out, which is not currently the issue. But we can also upgrade them now so that they can send more stuff out. I must have been, my pockets must have been full when I needed to pick that up. Let's go check this. I think this is the one I was saving. Oh no, this is picking up a missile. I think there's one out here somewhere that needs me to deliver these 2 probes. That's why I had those 2 probes in my pocket. And yeah, this right here is a... Yeah, see, I can't keep him from flying in there, and I can't pick those up or I'll die. So, I don't know if there's a way later we can get into there, but that is a very bad area. Yeah, see, I've still got all these that I still haven't unlocked. There's the one that had the probes in it. And it looks like I haven't even unlocked those yet either. I got a bunch I gotta unlock yet. But anyways, let's go finish up this enhanced base defense, see if we can get to where we gotta start building these ships, which I'm assuming will be coming later. Like next, hopefully. Alright, so you guys still don't have any silica yet. Did we have another one up there? Nope, that was carbon. So yeah, we may end up having to send some silica over. We'll keep an eye on it and see. But it seems like it might be a thing. That might just have to happen. Because we're making a ton of computers over here. And we're making, you know, supercomputers super slow. Oh, that's missing these guys. And they're missing the... What are these things called? Fiber optics. Well, I happen to have some fiber optics on me that I've been carrying around, so we can just deliver what I got. And it looks like we did just get another good load of them in here. It looks like power is all doing well now. And I can also go out and grab some more meteors around here too to help inject some more silica into the system. But I'm thinking we're just going to send some back because I'm pretty sure we've got silica back at 1 that's just literally sitting there. So we should easily be able to send that back through the wormhole. I still need to get the other wormhole set up. I haven't done that yet. Okay, so that gives us 3. I still need 2 more. Alright, so you're connected to beta, you're connected to alpha. So I'm not sure why I sent that over to Alpha Station. Let's go back to Alpha Station. And let's see if we can work out how exactly we do this. So this is where we need to send it through to. So if I just link, and I probably should just do the just do these. So if we do multi-select, select all of those and link it to here, and then we go back to the other side here in a second, we should start seeing the output here. I don't know where you're going, but you're not going anymore. Oh, and that reminds me, we really should probably stick one of these off over here just to be safe. Okay, there they are. They're coming through now. So now, can we do filter? Let those 4 all be like that, and then we can link that back to here, 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 and there. So now that should keep all of these jam-packed full. And we can just feed fiber optics in from over here to over there. or from over there to over here, and that should give us plenty of fiber optics. It says efficiency 20%. Is there a way of making that faster? I don't know what it would be if we could. Maybe it's just its efficiency is by how many, if we keep it full of shit and ready to run, the efficiency will go up. And see, this needs, we probably could just start making supercomputers on the other side too, to be honest. Because we have tons of that stuff just sitting here. So yeah, why don't we just do that? Because I'm assuming we're going to need a lot of these. Okay, so we also need these to make the medium engine, which we can do here or the other side. Same with that. So that's the two new things. So we can make them here as well. So that's good. So now we just need to link this to here, this to here, that to there, and then that to there. And then we'll link that. Nope. And we'll link that as well. Yeah, see, this says efficiency 0, so I'm assuming that's just because of the fact it hasn't made anything yet. And these things are super slow, so we're probably going to set up multiple of them as well. And I'm going to go ahead and set up production over here. 2 of these, I need more composite, nano, and frames. This storage station using storage power, that's not a problem. That just means we need to put in more of these. Get away from me. Now, why could I not afford 4 computers? Not for long, it isn't. Shut up. More superconductors. There, how's that for power? It's still hasn't got that one done. Alright, so now we should have our last supercomputer, so let's get this dropped off. That complete. So now we have missile turrets.
Enhanced base defenses are now available for construction. We recommend building enhanced missile defense turrets on your most vulnerable stations to safely defend against larger groups of enemies.
And I think we're definitely going to put one of them over here.
Choose another objective from
Which it
the
looks like,
objectives panel.
shush. It looks like it's damaged again. It says 2 are disabled, but it looks like 3 need to be fixed. So there. So yeah, we're definitely going to build these new missile defenses here, which means we got to go get some heavy plating and some heavy frames. Which heavy plating, we have some here. We also have some heavy frames, but we haven't started making heavy frames. So we're going to need to do that as well. Wrong place. Meant to go to 2. Okay, so defense, missile turret. I'm going to put that right there. And I think yeah, let's go ahead and I'm going to sell this out, which is going to take down some of our stuff, but I can't do that. It's not going to work. Alright, put that back in there. And that should auto connect to them, because it's renamed back to Alpha, but apparently it didn't. Oh, wait a minute, I probably could just hit go to beta, couldn't I? Oh, it changed the name of them, I think. Okay, so that's fine. Because I'm thinking I want to build an outer area over here so I can put some more defenses in over here, but with the way we have everything built over here, that's a little difficult. Though I technically don't need this fusion reactor, because we have all these cyclones and we can just put in more. I wonder, what if we do this? If I go ahead and put this in here, and then we build above it. Yeah, that works. And then we can go ahead and just put one of these on that end, another one on this end, and then we take the missile turret here, we sell it off of there, and we put it, like, say, right here in the middle of that, and then see how that keeps everything defended, because nothing ever looks like it comes over on that side. It looks like it's always this side they're coming for. So we'll see if that works. And then if we need more, we can get more. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for today. We'll go ahead and get this in, and we can finish this up next time, which is just upgrading our storage. And then we have defense micro drone, which is an equipment for our drone. So we'll check those two out next time. And then we need to start making more ships, and we need to make a lot of heavy haulers, or the new heavy haulers, and a lot of scouts. So that will be something for next time. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you then.